Hey, what's going on? So I'm in Springfield right now, and while I'm waiting for some documents to get processed and stuff like that at Springfield, we are gonna go on ahead and get this 4 miles in. Maybe it'll be 4 miles, who knows? But let's go on ahead and get this in. And I may just take you out to 2 miles. And we're gonna see Springfield. And what is Springfield? Springfield is the capital of the state of Illinois. So we're gonna go ahead and start our walk. Here we go. And we are at the corner of Washington and Passfield. And we're gonna go see the state capitol. We're gonna go see, some things. And I figured since I'm down here waiting for these documents to be processed, why not go on a walk? So I'm gonna try to keep my normal rhythm of a 15-mile-an-hour pace. If I fall short of it, I don't really care. Hopefully and I'm sure that throughout this 1 hour walk, 4 miles, I am almost certain that my heart rate will get to 120 beats per minute, because for me, that's my fat burning heart rate. And normally I wear my Hokas, H-O-K-A, but today I've got on my Kings. These are some awesome boots. They're just like the Hokas, except they're more for outdoor, rugged terrain types. So let's go see Springfield, shall we? I figured since I'm waiting for these documents to be processed, why wait around? I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a chance to check out episode 2 of Walking. Don't get stung, don't get stung, don't get stung. The Walking Motivational Workout, episode 2. This one's gonna be episode 3. Yay. Yes. So I hope you're having an amazing day. Like I said, I'm gonna take you all out to 2 miles. Then I'm gonna finish the rest, because I wanna start you off at 2 miles. But let's see how this goes. Now, in the midst of this, you might hear me take some calls regarding work and stuff like that. So you might get some information regarding concealed carry classes and whatnot. So there is the state capitol. And I think I want to approach it from a different side, Now, I'm not a historian regarding anything about Springfield, but I know a few things. See right there is the state capitol. The grounds is currently under construction, so you'll see a lot of that. It is set in Illinois, especially in the Chicago area. There are 2 seasons, winter and construction. Maybe you can laugh, I don't know. But that is very accurate. And so we're in summer, and it's usually when the construction happens. But that's our state capitol. I've been inside that building. It's beautiful. On the inside, the politics, I'll keep my opinions to myself, but I am an independent, so there's that. I am not going to make any active attempts to shield anybody, because when you're in the public, you don't have a expectation of privacy. In fact, you don't even have a reasonable expectation of privacy. There's cameras all over the place. So if you're on my YouTube, hey, you're just there. Welcome. I am very happy for you that you have taken the steps to be committed to your physical fitness. I love that for you. I love that for me. I have to say, this isn't the first time that I've walked in Springfield. It's definitely the first time that I'm recording walking in Springfield. And I promised you that I was going to give you some great content. Now, I don't know what building this is. Oh, here we go. This is the appellate court of the state of Illinois, the 4th district. Okay. I am not a architectural major, if I said that right, but I do love architecture. So when I see things, right, I tend to look at it, obviously. I tend to look at angles and things like that and how it's built. I'm interested in those things, right? So this being the capital of the state of Illinois, the capital city has a lot of historical things in it. The Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library is just to that direction. Don't ask me what direction it is. Okay, that's not fair. Okay, let me look at my compass. All right, I'm looking at my compass. I can't even tell you if it's north, south, east, or west. Isn't that bad? Okay, so let's look at these streets. So that right there is south, and this is west. So we're walking west. Hold on. I'm not about to sit here and guess this, homie. Here we go. I got my compass on me. So we are walking east. Okay. As you can see, here's my compass here. I am walking eastbound right now. So yes, the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library is north of where we are. One of the reasons why I like this Apple Watch. You can put so many things on here on the face that can be very, very useful. Very, very useful. So I like that. This is the Illinois Armory, the Illinois State Armory, the Spanish-American War Veterans Memorial. Illinois State Police would use this previously. Oh, sorry. There it is. Good. Let's not walk into that. Let's not do that. So at least want to get my heart rate up to 120 beats per minute. So let's go on ahead and walk over this way. We're going to make a right so you can see part of the state capitol, and so I don't get hit by the car. Come on. I'm sure that's a politician, maybe, could be. Looks like I might have seen him on TV, and you already know how I am when it comes down to my walks. If I've got nobody in the area, I'm walking. Now, that is the Illinois State Library over here. The Illinois State Library. It's not library. You already know where that comes from. Not being taught to pronounce it correctly. So don't walk with your head down. Like, that's crazy. Okay, here's more of the state capitol. Like, don't walk with your head down. People do that. And I don't say people, but I say, nope, I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's a different conversation for a different time. We're gonna walk. I hope you're having a great day. Getting your miles in, right? There's more of the state capitol. More of the state capitol, and here we are at the intersection of 2nd and Capitol, right? And there's Abraham Lincoln, the Illinois State Capitol here, and Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, that's cool. And across the street is the Illinois Supreme Court. And right next to the Illinois Supreme Court is the Illinois State Bar Association, for those who are lawyers or future lawyers. And then right next to that is the Illinois Attorney General's office. I would assume to be the headquarters. I want to encourage you all to stay motivated. I love these boots, by the way. Oh my God, I cannot stress the importance of comfortable footwear. Now, I am not dressed in what I would normally wear when I'm working out because I sweat. but I'm not trying to impress anybody. So we're gonna sweat today, and I'm fine with that. I want to get my 4 miles in because I am waiting for the documents to get processed by the state agency that I drove down here to take them to. And this is the Secretary of State building here. Secretary of State Police is behind me. So I figured I'd go ahead and get my workout on while I'm walking. See, Buddy was smart. He turned his head. Now, he probably thought I was trying to record him. I wasn't thinking about him. I am just walking. So I was not thinking about him, but at least he paid attention. So there's the American Federation of Labor over there. He's like, buddy, I don't know you. I don't know what you're going to use this video for. And that's fair. It's very, very fair. But this is just going to be for us getting our walk on, right? Let's see where my heart rate is. Let's check in. Oh, look at where we at. 120 beats per minute. 10 minutes in. I love it. I love it. And we're at 0.06 miles. No, strike that. 0.6 miles. So we're almost close to a mile. Now, you may not be able to see how I'm walking, but when I am walking, I do walk with my shoulders back, rolled back. I don't walk hunched over. I walk with my shoulders back so that my lungs and my chest, mainly my lungs, have a capacity to expand. Because I want to take in all that air. Yep, you don't want to see me. Let's walk. And I swing my arms in a pendulum, and I'm rolling my feet, heel, toe, heel, toe. And here we're coming up on the State's Attorney's Appellate Prosecutor, SEIU, Service Employees International Union. They're very big in Illinois. State's Attorney's Appellate Prosecutors. So, if somebody is filing an appeal, to my recollection, correct me if I'm wrong, could be the State's Attorney's Appellate Prosecutor who would defend that appeal, if it serves me correct. I could be wrong, but if it serves me correct, that's what I believe that to be. Man, these Keen boots are... So when I first started my journey, before I got some Hokas, I used to wear an 11. And I thought that's what my foot size was. So I went to a place out here in Springfield, by the way. And I got my foot remeasured. Now, it wasn't something that I decided that I was going to do. It was something that was suggested that I do. And so the guy said, white guy, I got to put it out there. Sorry, And why do I say white guy? Because it's important that Trevor Noah said something. He said that racism cannot survive contact. That once you end up meeting someone of another race and you see how they are and how they treat you and how they talk to you and what knowledge they're willing to share with you, provided that we are all secure and in control of our persons and feel comfortable to have conversations and things like that. What you think you know or what you've been taught about a person, that tends to change your perspective. And I love that outlook. I've always had that mindset. That's the one thing I can say. I honor my mom and my grandmother, great-grandmother, auntie, uncle, and even my father in his absence. His absence taught me lessons. But that's the one thing that I can say is that they never threw race and politics in my face, which allowed me to be an open source learner. So I encourage you that if you think your people didn't teach you anything, yeah, that could be true given the context, but also look at the other side of what they didn't mess up your head with. Because if I had been in one of those families where white was bad and black was good, and these absolute theories of this is always good, that is always bad, that could have messed up my ability to be an open source learner. Look it up, open source learning from anyone, right? So you follow me long enough to know that's how I am. I'm an open source learner, so let's push. Check my heart rate. We're at 118. Okay, we got to step it up. I want to keep it at 120. 118 isn't bad, but I want to step it up. Okay, so open source learning, right? He went and measured my foot, and he said, you're a 12, right? And I'm like, 12? Yeah, you're a 12. You may stop growing, Associate Firefighters of Illinois, AFFI, AFFI, right? You may stop growing in terms of height-wise, but in terms of your feet, yeah, you got about another inch to go. Or you've had about another inch to go and didn't even know it. So ever since he put me in a 12, my God, my feet thank him and thank me for being open to allowing that to happen. So, we could talk about the walking all day, but I cannot stress the importance of getting good walking shoes. Now, we're at a mile 16. That's a minute slower than I would like to be, but I'm not complaining because guess what I'm doing? Movement. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna start out, you're gonna get to certain levels. I mean, I just did 5 miles running yesterday and then 5 miles in the morning. So because I had to come down here to Springfield, I did not get my miles in at all yesterday. So here's the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, DCEO. That's important. I didn't get my miles in at all. And so I just figured, because I said I was gonna record some stuff for you guys, I figured, you know what? Let me go on ahead and just walk in Springfield while I'm waiting for these applications to get processed. Let me go on ahead and get my 4 miles in now. So that's what we're doing. And this feels good. This feels really, really good. Really, really good. So at the light up here, we're gonna make this left and take it over to, I believe that's 6th Street. Because this is 2nd, so we're gonna walk to 6th, and then from 6th, 6th or 5th, one of the two, we're gonna take it back north. Right. I encourage you to stay the course. Don't beat up on yourself. Slow. What did we talk about before? The journey may be long. It may be long, but give yourself grace, right? And this walk is easy. What did I say before? If what you wanted was at the end of this walk, you wouldn't talk about how hard it is. You would be more willing to go through what you have to go through. It's kind of like choose your hard. Choose your hard, right? You want to have hard arteries, you want to have clogged arteries, or do you want to have this hard pavement and this long road, but tell yourself, I can do it. Illinois Licensed Beverage Association. Do you want to tell yourself, I can do it? Do you want to say, this is easy? I can do this. This is easy. My weight loss is that way. And it may be along that way, but as long as I'm taking one step forward, I'm closer there than I was back there. I'm closer to it than I was back there. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're on South Grand Avenue. This is the light. You see historic Route 66. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You can do it. And if you're at a 15-mile pace, the 2 miles is 30 minutes. 16-mile pace is at 17. Right. You can do it. Now, here's this. When I race walk, I am using my hips. Why am I using my hips? I'm using my hips. I was walking and I saw an older white lady and an older black lady. And this is when I was first starting out. I got some information from them and they were race walking, right? And, you know, I kind of walked beside them and, you know, I had on a shirt that talked about supporting law enforcement. So it kind of made it a little bit easy because not everybody's going to stop and talk to you or whatnot. Sometimes, you know, most people are seeing you're out there working out there, see your effort, and they're actually very cordial. So I said, you guys are race walking. She was like, yes, it's a very good sport, an Olympic sport. I didn't know it was an Olympic sport, honestly. And so I was like, can I ask you something? And I hope it doesn't sound sexist or anything like that, but I'm curious because I saw race walkers and they move their hips. And so this older black lady said something, and she said it in a very nice way. She was like, well, men sometimes associate, or probably more often than not, they associate the hip movement with sexuality. She said, I encourage you to take that, or she didn't say I encourage you, that's just a habit that I'm used to saying things in, but she said, take that out of your mind. Drop the sexuality and understand that when you rotate your hips, like you see a female switch, it actually flexes your hips and gives you more of the ability of your legs to extend out further to give you a longer stride, making you able to walk faster. And when you see me walking, don't be surprised if you see these hips moving, whatever little hips we got. Now, women got more defined hips than a man, but don't be surprised if you see these hips going. Why? Why would you see these hips going? Because I'm trying to get that longer stride so I can go on ahead and get that, yeah. So I am almost certain, I can tell my heart rate is up. Not that I feel weird or anything like that, I don't. My heart rate is just up because I've been doing this for so long. I know how I feel at different levels of higher and lesser heart rates. Let's check it out. Bam, we're at 126, didn't I say it? And here we go. 1 mile, 1.5 miles, we're almost there. Average pace 15:39. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, we're going to 6th, not 5th. We're definitely going to 6th, not 5th. So I know I got some calls, some business calls I got to return. When you walk out here and you're race walking, regardless of what you're wearing, and what you're wearing doesn't matter, so that you can have a better experience. But as you can see, I'm not letting clothes bother me, right? Look at what I'm wearing, right? See, out here getting it, right? So I'm not letting it bother me, right? Because I like to train as you fight. God forbid if something was gonna happen, I would have to fight in whatever I'm in. That's why I typically wear clothes that are just a little bit baggy. In this case, a lot of baggy because I lost weight. But I wear clothes that allow me to have flexibility in what I need to do. I don't need to worry about whether or not my clothes I got a tear and things like that. And yes, I am carrying not just 1 but 2. Yes, I do have multiple magazines on me. Yes, I do have a full complement of things on me, right? A full complement of things on me. And so, shameless plug, Sean Fairclough, Wealth Management. I just did that because it was right there, right? But when you're walking out here, walk with a sense of doggone purpose. See, didn't I say the Abraham Presidential Library right ahead, right? Walk with a sense of doggone purpose. Walk with a sense of purpose. Here's the Illinois State Police Heritage Foundation. So when you all see me with state police stuff on, that's where I got it from, because I support the State Police Heritage Foundation. If I had to do law enforcement over again, it would have most definitely been with the Illinois State Police. Definitely been with the Illinois State Police. Okay. So, continuing on. When you're out here, walk with a sense of purpose. What do I mean? Here we go. I'm out here walking, and I'm walking with a sense of purpose. I'm out here walking, letting my arms swinging a pendulum, chest back, head up, and I am walking with a sense of purpose. It's like you're walking like you're in a rush. Yeah, I love to listen to audiobooks when I'm out here walking. I want my mind to be fed. Don't get me wrong, AirPod in one ear, and I got the other ear open because I need to be able to hear sounds of what's around me, right? Walking with a sense of purpose, that's right. And I want to maintain that. Look at this historic brick. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this historic brick. It's how streets and sidewalks used to be made, I guess. Talk to somebody who does that. I don't know. I just assume that. But I want to walk with a sense of purpose because that matters. You know, I mean, yeah, you can go on ahead and go on a walk, but come on, let's be real. Let's be intentional about this, right? Let's be intentional about our weight loss desires, our healthy attempts, right? Let's give it our best foot forward. Our best foot forward. Let's go. Let's give it our best foot forward. Don't be lackadaisical with it, right? Give it your best foot forward, right? If you're gonna do it, do it. Do it. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. This is Springfield Clinic. Beautiful building. Beautiful underpass and overpass. Let's go. Be intentional with your walks. It's going to be some scenic things you're going to see along this route. So let's get to them. If you feel like you need to drop off past the 30-minute, 2 mile, feel free. We're going to keep on going and seeing more scenic things. I know my documents are already ready, but let's get this walk in. Let's go. You can do it. Let's be intentional. Right? Look at these feet. Let's go. Let's be intentional. How else are you going to test out if those shoes or boots or whatever you're wearing are comfortable? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's be intentional. Let's see where we're at. Oh, bam. 132. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. You can do it. I may just have to walk to the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library. I'm almost back to where I started. And that's 2 miles. We got to get these 4 in. I'm getting these 4 miles in. But see, there goes the state capitol over there. You can see it right in the middle of the screen. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left, 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 right. And we're coming up on the Illinois State Police building. Not this is the funeral home. This is where we're trying to make sure you don't get to by doing things that you can do you don't want to catch illnesses that you could catch by something you could have did to prevent that from happening, right? Here's a cathedral. Oh, we're at 2 miles. Oh, sorry, exercise ring closed. Now this is the Illinois State Police building. Illinois State Police building. Now, I don't know historically what, okay. Oh, Franklin Life Insurance Company building. You'll see a lot of these historic buildings are buildings. Well, there you go, Benjamin Franklin, yeah. That's historic, yeah. Illinois State Police building. Oh, here we go. Halfway point. Stop, fool. Phone. Here we go. Halfway point. Average pace. 15:18, 15:19. Let's go. Oh. Now, if you want to drop off here, you can. I just choose not to. I'm going to keep on going. There's the Illinois State Police, Memorial Park, and red light. We're going to not get hit, but we're clear left, clear right. Illinois State Police. Look, told you. If I had to do it again, that's what I would be. State trooper. State trooper. That's what I would be. But no regrets. I had fun in my police service, but I'm blessed to be doing what I'm doing now, to even have the freedom to be able to kind of chart your own course and be blessed to still have a business where you got me this YouTube page, and just being able to encourage and motivate people like you and like me, because I got to motivate myself too. You know, I encourage you to read the book, The Self-Driven Child, and other self-help books. Like right now, I would typically be listening to some audiobooks. But I had a 3-hour drive. We are not gonna get hit today. So when I'm at the stoplight, this is what I'm doing. Getting those knees up. And we're clear. It's a one-way street, so we can go ahead and push. I believe this is the Ansar Shrine. Hope I said it right. The Ansar Shrine. Shriners, you know, they are very charitable. Very charitable. Yeah. I know the Medina Shrine in Chicago is now the Valley Casino. I think that's the temporary location for that, or maybe permanent, who knows? So I may end up taking you to the campus of the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library so I can get my full 4 miles. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. One thing I can say about this capital city, what you're seeing here, oh man, this is historic, but this is nothing. Like there's malls here, it's a lot of stuff here in Springfield. A lot of stuff here in Springfield. I want to come down here and run, actually. I am not running in what I got on now, because when I sweat, I sweat. So the sweat that I have on me now is manageable. Nothing more than what I would get if my car caught a flat and I had to walk or so. So this sweat is manageable. But when I sweat, I sweat. You don't want to hear about me sweating. Let's continue. And it's important to have the right kind of holster on when you do carry The holster that I have on is, see if I can show it a little bit, JX Tactical Fat Guy's holster. Right, so I don't want to keep it exposed, but that kind of holster. So I like the belt loops because through all of my movement, you know, running, walking, whatever, that it doesn't move. It does not move. Shouts out to JX Tactical. I support their holsters. It's very comfortable. It's not pinching me or anything like that. Very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. This is the Hoagland Center for the Arts. The governor's mansion is that way. Don't know if you want to see that. All right, let's go. Tighten up your core. We're approaching a red light. Y'all know how I do red lights. We're on Capitol and 6th. Clear left. Yep, clear right. Wait. Oh, thank you. Let's keep going. But even then, you still want to make sure the other car stopped. Just because red says stop doesn't mean everybody will stop. So, one of the reasons why I like going outside and working out, call it vanity if you want to, but I actually like seeing my skinny self because I like seeing my progress. Let's keep going. State police over there. Now that's old. He's got a plate that says Charles 3. Oh, that could be Illinois Commerce Commission. I don't know. No, I think that's Charles 3. So if that was Charles 3, and that's the Commerce Commission, then it's different. But if it was the Illinois State Police, Charles 3, then that's out of District Chicago. They're now Troop 3. See, this is why I love this walk. I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at this downtown feel. Okay, clear left, clear right. Oh, look at this small town feel. I love this. I love this. See, that's the one thing that we in the city, if you don't travel, now I do, but if you don't travel, that's one of the things that you may not understand is why people love their small towns and the small downtown feel and the feel of community and family. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Because that's what matters. Family matters. It matters. I hope y'all can hear me. Family matters. Oh man, look at this. This is why I love working outside. Working out. Now that's the old Capitol right there. That's the old Capitol. That's the old Capitol. Yeah. That's the old Capitol right there. Focus in and not get hit by the car. That's the old Capitol. Yes, when you're walking, please be careful. Don't follow all of my example. That could have been bad. So here's the Illinois State Treasurer. Right? This was amazing. Just to be able to see this. There's a lot of historical buildings around here. A lot of historical buildings. And it looks like we may be going to the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library campus. Now we're not going inside. Not going inside. Gotta make sure I get my 4 miles in. Let's monitor our heart rate. Here we go. We're at 124. Didn't I tell you? Clear, clear. It'll ebb and flow. Depending upon how you're walking and what you're doing. But as long as I'm maintaining my heart rate above the fat burning zone, I'm cool. I am cool as long as it's above. So this is the grounds of the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library. I've never been in it. I'm gonna go, not now, but I will come down here to actually visit. Life is for the living, you all. Life is for the living. Life is for the living. You know, you get so many people that talk about, oh my God, I love to travel. I love to travel. And typically when they say that, you know what they mean. It's traveling abroad and stuff like that. But how many things in America have you or haven't you seen? Okay, here we go. How many things in America haven't you seen? Now somebody might say, well, why would I want to go visit the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum? Okay, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. What else? I'm going to come down here and visit it. Now, you can't carry in there for sure. So that's one reason why I'm not going in there. Another reason is I got to get my documents and go back home and whatnot. But I'm going in there to visit. I teach in Maryland. And so I went and saw Flight 93. That was the memorial site that was created where on 9/11, United Airlines Flight 93 was hijacked and put on a course probably towards the Capitol. Well, passengers of that flight said, not today. And they decided to take it over, and it ended up crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. So it's history behind that. So I wanted to go see it. Is that Historic Union Station? Let's see where we're at. 273. Should I go that way or should I go that way? I think I'm gonna go this way. And I caught it right before traffic. We're in downtown Springfield. This is Historic Union Station. Gotta walk a little faster than that. I love trains. I don't know if this is that kind of Union Station. It might be. Who knows? It might be. Again, a place where you cannot carry on the inside, but it's a lot of shade. And that would be good because right now it's hot out here. Not that hot, but it's hot. Yeah. Cool. Now, what would I have normally been doing during this hour that I was waiting? Oh, going to see a couple of people, a couple of places that I frequent in Springfield, but I figured let's take you all on a walk through Illinois State Capitol. Look, regardless of what you think about the politics, I'm gonna go around this way because I want to see the backside of this. Regardless of what you or I may think about the politics, Illinois has beautiful parts in it. I think there's a lot of places in this country that have a lot of beautiful parts, and life is for the living. So I want to see things. I want to see things, you know? That stuff matters. There's the date you're born, and then there's that last date. And if it's true that no person knows the day nor the hour, I decided I'm going to live the rest of my life inspiring people. And I hope that you seeing this is inspiring you, you know, to actually live it up for you. Live your life for you, not for anyone else, but for you. You know, I know some of you all may be like, well, why is this on your page? Because honestly, there's more to life than just guns, man. I love that I have the ability to be able to carry something to protect myself, but I don't go in places where I always need it unless it's Chicago and stuff like that. But even then, it's how you move, man. You know, and I don't want to be around people who just want to fan the flames of fear. You know, there's already enough things to worry about in this world, you know? And sometimes people will project what they worry about onto you, and then when you sit back and you think, you're like, this shit don't even matter to me. It doesn't affect how I feed myself, my relationships, my work, my pursuits in life. That doesn't mean it may or may not matter. We can have a conversation about that, but man, look, I just want to live my life. Can I do that? And that matters, you know? That matters. So, let's continue this walk. Let's see where we're at. Heart rate, we're at 124. Let's keep it. I said walk with a sense of purpose. There we go. 3 miles. Split pace. Yeah, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Sorry you see the camera moving, but that's what happens when you work out. Why am I talking? I just want you to just concentrate on your breathing. Concentrate on your breathing. Concentrate on your breathing. Switch it up. I'm almost where I need to be. That's why you saw me switch it up. You can do it. Please tell me you challenge yourself to get to these 4 miles. You can do it. And you'll feel much better for it. See where we're at. 128, 335. Let's go. You can do it. Can you sound off in the comments and say where we're going right back to? Told you. Walk like you're walking with a purpose. Red light, green light. Oh, Zimbik my ass. Some people saying, I don't know how you working out. You probably on those Zimbik. Do it like I'm on those Zimbik. Maybe it do, I don't know. But y'all see me out here getting it. Yeah, that's a good picture. I can walk to Springfield just like this. All the way to Springfield and never quit. I'm just playing. I didn't walk all the way from Chicago to Springfield, baby. but you could do it. Let's go. Ooh. If you want to see my full walk, all 4 miles, go to my YouTube page. This instructor, Mike, you've been trained. It's about your health, baby. Let's go. I love motivating people. All right, 5 more minutes left. I am so glad I took this walk. This was fun. Where we at? Ooh, 137 on the heart rate, 3.66, average 15-minute, 8 pace. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're headed back. There's the Secretary of State building, and that's the old Secretary of State building across the street. You can actually see it on the thing. What am I trying to say? On the building, that's what I meant to say. That's the Illinois State Museum right there. I gotta return some calls, but this is worth it. Look at that sweat, baby. Look at that sweat. Don't you tell me can't get you a good workout. 135, 337, and 377. Come on, let's go.
Street,
See, I love it. This lady had the green light and she waited for me. Yeah, she waited for me to cross. Look, I don't care what anyone says. It's these small things that happen that revitalizes you. People are not as mean as social media and other people with agendas and whatnot would get you to think. Yes, there are people who do mean things, and yes, there are mean moments. But man, it's those little small things that help you just look. I love the gym. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. But there's a different flex when you walking outside. There's a different flex. Plus, you need that energy. You need that oxygen. Muscles without oxygen fatigue faster. You need that oxygen. You need that. That says roll close, but not to feet, baby. Look at that. I am gonna make it a goal to just get my 4 miles in a lot of places in this country. And I hope you all join me. I really do. I really, really do. I really do. I am so inspired to inspire people. Let's go. Come on, walk like you got a sense of purpose. Walk like you got a sense of purpose. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Walk like you got a sense of purpose. Walk like you got a sense of purpose. Come on. Walk like you got a sense of purpose. Let's go. Come on. We're almost at them 4 miles. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's go. Now, we're not pushing through this construction. We're going to go around. Uh-oh, what they say? Goal achieved. Come on, baby. 4 miles. 4 miles. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel so good. And I know my documents are done. And I got my food waiting for me in the car, my herbivore wrap. Yeah, it's gonna be great. You gotta walk like you got a sense of purpose. Walk like you in a rush. If you can walk like you in a rush and you maintain that for 30 minutes or an hour and you do that every day, my Lord. And you work on your diet. You gotta work on your diet. You can't sit here and finish this and then get the number 11. What do I mean? The number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's actually the number 15. You can't go get that. And then watch this, diet soda. Oh, you done messed it up, pimp. You can't do that. You know, I encourage you not to do that, right? And there we go. Remember this? Remember this is where we were, right? Going right back to the building where I can get my stuff. Come on now. Let's finish how we started. Let's finish better than we started. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I love this. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's go. I'm gonna watch this later when I get on the treadmill and I walk. This is after, of course, I do my 2 walking, 2 running, or even 1 mile walking, 3 miles running. I'm gonna stay and get another extra hour and I'm gonna watch this. I like this. This is great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on this trip. I hope you are inspired to be inspired and that you do the work and then turn around and inspire others.
Concealed carry guy, man.
Hey!
You down here get renewed?
Yes, I did that and I'm getting my 4 miles in. Yes, sir. I get that a lot. I'm humbled. And we're gonna end it here. Oh, see you guys on the next walk.